Team select, please collect. Please connect, please blink direct. Trees and smoke fest, wanna take a tote, yes. New zone, I'm in. I'm like Smithsonian, blank. Called Napoleon, waved the torch. Cut the head off Leviathan. Terminology rhyming created a frenzy in Ireland. Hit you, gonna get you. They dropped the bomb scriptures at the bar mitzvah. Busta Rhymes was the only MC in the game whose verbatim animation is matched perfectly with his visual presentation, his live performance. He hits one of the most important trifectas in entertainment. Many MCs don't understand how important it is to have exciting presentation. This is why MCs like Busta Rhymes, who are not particularly lyrical, can usually outshine the more conventional, intricate lyricists. Busta Rhymes seems to approach the game with energy and intensity of matching the games today. There are other MCs that have high levels of energy, but none are at Busta level. He's at a level of energetic supremacy, reminiscent of the great JDL, the Pro Crush Brothers. Busta's energy translates through language and cultural barriers because it is visual and vocally entertaining. If you ever see him perform, you'll see a crowd that feeds off of his intensity. Then they send it back to him. Within 5 minutes, it's an orchestra of frenetic pandemonium. As far as live performers go, Busta belongs in a hip-hop pantheon with Busta Public Enemy, Run DMC, KRS One. There are, of course, other great live MCs, but these MCs created a frenzy-type atmosphere in concert. Busta Public Enemy, Run DMC separate themselves from the pack because they can do this arena level as well as the club and theater levels. Busta Rhymes is also instant energy on wax. Whenever he guests appearing on the artist's record, he heights their energy. For example, this was when he made a guest appearance on the remix of MP's Anti Up. Anti Up was one of the highest energy records in hip hop history. Busta added his fury, and the record turned into a hypersonic delivery. I'm saying Busta has been cultivating and perfecting this craft since the early 90s as a member of the leaders of the new school. You hear the young rhymes with intensity and explosiveness that seem to be somewhat simple. However, early on you could see in his live performance that he had a uncontainable type of hype. This was an explosion waiting to happen. Explosion finally happened when, as I combined with the juice from the mind, powerful impact, boom from the cannon. Trying to read my mind, just imagine vocabulary necessary and to get into my knowledge library. Oh my gosh, either do the one piece of charge. All the track, man, pardon me, as I come back, as I had to beg your pardon, when I go with the squadron, rah, like a blended dragon. By the time listeners finished listening on Busta's highly entertaining and all the verse, the separation of the group was clear and the rap force was born. From that point, Busta Rhymes became one of the most sought after MCs. Thanks for hitting the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. So I've been seeing for guest appearances. This is what the appetite of the fans and Secretary was Inevitable Soul Project. 1996, he lived the LPCD to come in. It was first on the session of hit albums and he was to follow his debut, Ooh-Ha. His comedic, energetic, musical foray that hit the streets like a hostile takeover. The video was groundbreaking, a trendsetter that immensely upped the ante for the level of the creative quality of all future hip-hop videos. In this area, Busta is also king. The only other rap artist in the game as consistently excellent with her videos is Missy Elliott. Finally, one of the most important elements to any MC's game is his flow. Busta Rhymes' flow is impeccable. Sometimes in all audibility questionable based on some enunciation issues, but the way he spits, especially in his classic rapid fire cadence, displays a fluidity that's analogous to an auctioneer. He also changed the dynamics of the flow by adding or taking away intensity levels depending on the record. Heavy D uses his voice like an instrument, but Busta Rhymes uses his voice like an amplifier. When it's all said and done, Busta Rhymes is one of the most innovative, creative, entertaining MCs in the game. He's made an indelible impression on hip-hop, musically, and visually. He's definitely one of the most, my personal favorite. Busta Rhymes is one of the greats. The energy in his voice sets the tone for everything else. That's strength, weakness, scattered lyrics. Many times his rhyme seems to have no focus. He's like the rhyme is only concerned with rhyming, not with being coherent. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Who I, this is that strikes. That's Kool D's favorites at the time. 100 originality. Buster came in with a whole new style. Nobody was rhyming the way he's rhyming. Nobody has rhymed like him since. That was even harder to do in the 90s than it was in the 80s because so many styles had already come. Concepts, 80, going to Kool D, versatility, 90, 80, vocabulary, 60 substance, 100 flow, 100 flavor, 70 freestyle ability, vocal presence, 100 live performance, 55 poetic value, 100 body work, 70 industry impact, social impact, 60, 100 longevity, lyrics, 65. The battle skill, 70. Total score, 1,380. Average score, 81.1. So that concludes this live feed about Busta Rhymes. He's at number 24 on Kool D's list. So then, talk to you soon.